everybody. Well, it's the day after Mardi Gras. Now we're kind of walking around a little bit, would you say, outside of Bourbon Street.
It's scary out here.
Yeah, it's a little intimidating.
That place looks cool.
There's a lot of different older shops. See a lot of coffee shops, a lot of cool things. So we're gonna do some exploring
That's the Black Penny.
around New Orleans. Something that's probably outside of what everybody knows. So
these real fires kill me.
Yeah, like you see a lot of the lamps right here, and they're full of fire. So we're gonna go check out some things. So join us all the way back in 1830. So let's go check it out. So we're going into the, I believe it's the Louis Armstrong Park. It's just a big park of all sorts of different things, dedicated to Louis Armstrong. And the first thing that you see when you actually come through the archway here is this brass band artwork right here, which is pretty cool, just kind of detailing the history of the band scene in New Orleans. And also this is a very, very good piece of artwork here. Details about Congo Square. So slaves gathered at Congo Square on Sundays and sang and danced and drummed in authentic West African style. This rich legacy of African celebration is the foundation of New Orleans' unique musical tradition, Goon Jazz. So this whole thing right here, this is history, and we're kind of in the heart of, you know, this historic New Orleans musical history. It all starts with Black history, so check that out. And right here you see this is a plaque, a statue of Buddy Bolden. Buddy Bolden, so the history with Buddy Bolden, he's a cornet player, right? Often credited as the earliest jazz musician and band leader. You know, in dance halls and the street parades, Bolden was among the first to improvise popular music using black blues
and hymn vocal
style of a horn.
He is remembered as the first king of jazz.
The first king of jazz, Buddy Bolden. One of the cool things that I think that Sheeka and I have been really kind of taking a part of, especially for this month, is that because it's Black history, you know, it's nice to be inside of New Orleans, which, to be quite honest with you, is predominantly black. So there's a lot of Black history here in town and in the city, and to really be immersed. Right, baby?
Right.
So we're gonna go and check some other things out.
Freeze.
And if you take a look, they have this amazing Louis Armstrong statue. And everybody knows who Louis Armstrong is. There's no really need to explain, but this statue is quite amazing. And this area, you know, definitely with this huge jazz background, is flanked by the Mahalia Jackson Theater of the Performing Arts, which is really neat. So here's the statue, an artwork anyway of Mahalia Jackson, right outside the Mahalia Jackson Center of Performing Arts. This is really interesting and really neat. Well, at least for me anyway, Mahalia Jackson did play an important part for me. My grandmother loved Mahalia Jackson probably as much as she loved B.B. King, so during the funeral, one of the last songs they played was the Mahalia Jackson song. So, over here taking a look at this house right here. Look at that. It's really neat. Yeah, you see the really top of it. It's like a plant.
Pretty neat up there.
I know, right? There's like a plant up there. We suspect that we're somewhere near the 9th Ward, but I'm not exactly sure. I mean, we're still outside the park, walking outside the Louis Armstrong Park. But imagine, like, this is all boarded up, it looks like. And like almost every house in the area looks remarkably different than each other. Almost like they just built a new home from scratch. Like, I've never been in a neighborhood like this before, so this is really neat and interesting. So check that out. So here's a little bit look at the architecture here, and we're still in the French Quarter right now, but I think the Architecture is pretty neat, especially like when you walk down the streets. And I don't think this is something that like we showed off too much yesterday, or anywhere actually. So just kind of take a look at that. Up there is Lafitte's blacksmith shop, piano bar and lounge. Let's go try to take a peek and look in there. So take a look. This was it. Hi, how you guys doing? So this was the blacksmith shop?
It still is.
It still is.
Still is.
Ah, so they can make stuff out of here in this fireplace.
Or some shoe if I put a horseshoe on it.
Huh?
Oldest bar in the United States.
Wow.
Oldest bar in the United States, right here. Take a look in here. Oh, that's cool. You can't stand or sit in the fireplace here. Look at that. There. I love it. Found the Royal Pharmacy. The only thing is that it's closed. But if you go ahead and take a look inside, it's almost like an old, like,
Come over here.
I'm trying to get closer, but you'll see
That bar is so cool.
almost like an old, like, pharmacy in the back.
Ice cream shop.
That's really cool. Sheeka and I actually are on a trolley. It's right up here. How cool is that? We're just moving to another section of New Orleans. So we're on public transportation on a trolley. How do you feel about being on a trolley that's not in San Francisco? She's having a blast. We're going to be moving to... We're on Toulouse. We're going to be moving down to Canal Street. Yeah, we're like right on Toulouse. Just got off on Canal Street, and here's a giant statue of Bernardo de Galvez.
New Spain.
Oh, former Spanish royal governor of Louisiana. Take a look at that. That statue is just kind of overlooking all of Canal Street, which is what we're on. In front of a Harrah's, right there. If you guys know Harrah's, it's a casino. There is a casino in here, and I believe Nola DJ told me that that is the only land-based casino in the city, because most of them are on riverboats. So here we go. This right here is the Mississippi, I believe.
There's a guest store.
And we're like literally right here. You can see boats kind of passing through. You see the bridge right up here. This is cool. And when you get to see it, we're right in front of it. Wow. Massive river.
They down there partying.
And over there, they're just having a great old time. It's Mardi Gras. So we made it into the Riverwalk Mall. Just a random mall just right there on the edge of the Mississippi. So we're gonna go check out a little bit out over here, see what's going on. So I want to do a little tribute here. It's well known, me and Sheeka, we love Rock and Promise a lot, from Ears to You. But I want to use something that they say a lot on their vlogs. And it's, you must show the internet food. So let me show you what we got. So, Sheeka got a sub. Well, she can't have the bread, so she's going to take all the meat out of the bread. But look at the meat there. With the onions, peppers. Oh, look at that meat. Now mine
It's ridiculous.
is ridiculous because it is a fully loaded Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Now if you can look down in there, that's a fry. So there's fries in there, and it is piping hot, full of peppers, onions, and everything like that. So this looks so good, and we're about to chow down. So we're in the Shops and Canal place. This is it just keeps going up. And they got a band here. Yeah, but that escalator went all the way up, like past that green elevator. Wow, this is a very elaborate mall. We're gonna check it out. First, let's groove. Here we go, we're doing it. We're going inside that elevator that goes all the way to the heaven.
What we do here is go back.
Made it to the West End. This is the lobby of the West End. Oh, take a look at that. How beautiful is that up here? Little decorations right over here. And you get a spectacular view. A really spectacular view of everything below. You got the Mississippi River right there where that barge is coming in. You have it down there. The little festival going on right there by the bay. And literally a nice view of all of New Orleans. We traveled on those like little things right there. We're in here into Laura's Candies. They got a bunch of like different candies. You got watermelon, blue raspberry, cherry, chili mango, orange slices, coconut, grape, pear, cola, lime, lemon, pineapple, and black cherry. But also look at these like little like orange creams. This is really good looking right here. Once this truck passes, you're gonna see the greatest thing ever. Hey, my man right here. I love that bike. I love that bike. He's just riding along. Happy Mardi Gras. You think that it's a normal day for Kilwins? Hey, put it there. Bam! Just found this store, the Voodoo Blues. We're gonna go in and check it out. Don't touch me. Check this out. Nice little store full of all sorts of knickknacks. Gator heads, masks, shirts. It's pretty neat. Get the hell out of my kitchen.
What's inside this kitchen, bitch? Don't make me poison your food.
So we're heading back to the room right now. We're not done doing any sort of adventures right now. But we are going to take a little bit of a pause, but we're going to come back out.
I need a nap.
We're going to take a nap. We're going to probably catch a trolley. I don't know if they're going to do any sort of cemetery tours. We might do that tonight. I don't know.
Probably.
So just kind of stay tuned on what comes next. Because there's a lot of stuff to do as far as New Orleans goes. So, that's it. We're going back to the room. I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'm out. Hey!